where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris.
Hello.
Because it's Merris Monday.
Yeah.
Well, Merris.
What?
Prepare yourself.
I'm not prepared.
Well, you better get prepared and hold on to your butt or something.
Okay, I'm holding it.
Very good. He's not, by the way. I can see him. He's not holding his butt.
I'm literally
now he is. Now he's
holding
literally
my
holding
own
his
butt.
his
Okay,
own
God.
ass. We're going to talk about Bigfoot today.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Is it what you needed?
Yeah.
You're not going to like any of this?
Okay.
So today, you guys will throw my cryptid scale out of the window.
Oh my God.
Because we're talking about people who bang Bigfoot.
The BBs. The Bang Bigfoot.
Yeah, or claim to anyway.
Okay.
Maris thought I was being too harsh on Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share some stories of people who adore the big, smelly, hairy, dingleberry-having, never-washing Bigfoot.
Yes.
So get ready.
I'm ready.
First up is... this is such a stupid story. Oh, I'm trying to prepare. Okay. First up is Nancy Hoggart.
I like her last name. It's very World of Warcraft.
It sure is. And she claims to be in a sexual relationship with Bigfoot since 2008.
Did she take his name?
I don't think they're married.
Oh.
So in 2015, she spoke to some tabloids and said they were trying to have a baby.
Oh, good.
And she relayed the thrilling, romantic, and captivating tale of how they met.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Deep in the forests of Mason County, Washington, Nancy dutifully tended her weed grow. Yeah.
Okay.
When she stumbled upon a Bigfoot eating all the buds of her plants.
I'd be pissed off. It's
Yeah.
a stoned-ass Bigfoot.
That's fucking rude and won't get you high.
No.
You have to decarb that shit first.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
250 degrees for an hour in your oven. Jesus fucking Christ, Bigfoot is stupid. Anyway. At first, Nancy was scared because, well, a giant hairy ape man was eating her weed, and
I'd be
that's scary.
pissed off, yeah.
She was also pissed because Nancy is a plug. Well, was at the time, and he was eating her livelihood.
Right.
Nancy, being the unhinged disaster person that she is, leveled a shotgun at Bigfoot, and he raised his hands, trembling, his eyes wide and shimmering with unshed tears. And that's when she noticed something else about Bigfoot that was big.
Oh.
He was sporting a massive boner.
Okay.
Now, Nancy can't recall if she made the first move or if he did, but she said he hit it from behind, and it was amazing.
Oh.
And it was the beginning of a really passionate love affair.
Yeah.
After Bigfoot... Oh, sorry. This story's so gross. Okay, so afterwards, Bigfoot was starting to bring her presents and shit, like flowers and mushrooms.
Better be more weed.
Right? Like, can you bring me the weed you ate, you piece
Or
of
like
shit?
fun mushrooms.
Who knows? Little rocks and stuff and sticks. So, this is clearly, they're in love, and they banged all the time.
Wow.
And then he'd hold her while they stargazed. Now, she said he can't speak English, but she did teach him to say her name. But he can't say it right. So that's
okay. Very romantic.
Now, Nancy says she won't ever show Bigfoot to anyone because, and I quote, government scientists will just dissect him or try to turn him into a soldier to fight ISIS or something.
Yeah.
You know
that's
how
what
the
they
government
do.
is.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
Nancy.
Makes sense.
So in 2015, they were trying to have a baby, but we haven't heard from Nancy since. So I don't know what to say about any of all that. I won't kink shame, but I will kink ask why, rhetorically, because I don't want to know the answer.
You know that Bigfoot's really high on the scale for her.
Clearly number one.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
She also said, because they were saying, well, if you're not going to show pictures of Bigfoot, they're like, what do you hope to gain from this? Like, why are you coming forward? She's like, well, since Washington State legalized marijuana, I'm not selling weed anymore, and I got to make money.
Nancy, this is all bull crap.
I thought we believed everything here on Merris Monday. You don't believe Nancy?
She literally just said, I just made that shit up because I can't sell weed anymore.
No, she said she was telling her story because she wants money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's what she's doing.
He had a big boner.
Ew.
Now okay, I want to trigger warning this for sexual assault, but please don't take it too seriously.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a 19-year-old, this is from Russia, named Oksana, and she lost her way in the woods after she had a fight with her boyfriend. And she was wandering around because she was wanted to be alone with her feelings in the woods.
Yeah, I've done that.
Girl.
Yeah.
Oksana, lost her way. I mean, she got all turned around, and she sat down underneath a tree and cried, trying to get over her heartbreak, and realized that she was not only lost, but super duper lost, and she was hungry and shit. So she kind of scavenged around for food, and she found some raspberry bushes. But what I find interesting about this story is all the stories of people running into weird shit while berry picking.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a thing in the missing 411 thing. It's a thing in fairy lore. I guess if you're in the woods, don't leave them berries alone.
Yeah.
Anyway, before she could start looking for a path home, and she was picking these berries, she heard some weird noises, as if somebody was tromping around.
Mm-hmm.
And so she moved a branch aside, and she saw a big hairy creature that looked like an orangutan, but much bigger,
right.
Man-sized. And the girl screamed and passed out.
Right.
Which, I want to ask y'all something. I have been legitimately really fucking scared a few times in my life. Not often, but a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I have never passed out, and I have epilepsy.
No, I can't picture myself being so scared I pass out. Especially if it's a monster in the woods. I'd just be running.
Run. Yeah, I feel like I'm running away. Yeah. But, and I want to ask you all, teabags, and if you're listening on YouTube, please in the comments or email me and say, I have in fact passed out due to fear.
I mean, I think there are some people that have neurological things like the fainting goat syndrome, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have epilepsy, and strong emotional reactions, including fear, can make me flop around, but it's never happened with fear, so it just seems like a weird cliche that I don't believe anyway.
Yeah.
So she came to, and this is her quote, I came to my senses in a cave. I could hear a stream nearby, and there were rays of light coming down on me from a hole in the ceiling. Tang, that's what I called the creature afterwards, was sitting opposite me. He was baring his teeth as if he was infuriated. I realized later that it was just his smile. The hairy animal came up to me and started sniffing my clothes. Then he roared and tore my clothes to pieces. My heart was about to explode with horror, but he continued sniffing me until his nose stopped near my groin. He roared again and threw himself over me.
Oh, no.
Bigfoot, that ain't what we do. You gotta ask.
Yeah,
At least bring her some mushrooms or show her your boner first, because that worked for Nancy.
Yeah, eat all the weed first.
Eat all the weed first. When Oksana woke up the next morning, she realized that she had become the prisoner. Now, this is from her point of view, and the wife of the hairy creature, and I am not sure why she thinks that this makes her his wife.
Well, they do things different in Russia, you know?
So when Tang was going out, he would cover the entrance to the cave with a big boulder, which was too heavy for her to push out of the way, and she was trapped. Tang would always bring something to eat. He brought her berries and nuts and mushrooms and eggs and raw meat. The terrible sex with Tang became a daily torture. That's nice. There was a spring in the corner of the cave, and the water was running somewhere outside the cave. Tang just refused to let her go away. Now, she had a CD player with her, and Tang was super interested in this. She only had one CD, and it was the greatest hits of the band Kino, which I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
So when she was showing how to she put the headphones on him, and played it, he was really into it. He loved it. And then when it ran out of batteries, he got real pissed off.
Oh.
And so he would just shake it and So what she did was she took the batteries out and she showed him, like, this is how it works, you know, and he was like, oh, grunt.
Mm-hmm.
And so he ran off.
To go get batteries?
Yeah, and he brought back a pack of batteries.
Wow. Can you bring back like a sandwich?
Hey, man, while you're out at the Quickie Mart, could you go ahead and get me a donut?
I need a McDouble, dude.
Well, you're going to have him go to Mickey D's.
Yeah.
But bitch, give me a McDouble.
Yeah, I mean, stuck in a cave, that's what I want.
Well, she figured he had broken into a shop somewhere and they were near civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was there for like almost a year.
That's really insane.
And he started stocking up food for the winter. And, you know, she tried to like tell him that she was cold and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he like got it. And he went and he brought back a jacket for her to like...
Wear.
Yeah.
So, again, with the sandwich, can I have?
So she's just naked except for a jacket?
Yeah, because he tore up her clothes.
Can you bring some pants?
Yeah.
Dang. So Oksana managed to escape from her prison in the spring. And he would take her out in the mornings to, like, see some sunshine and run around, but he never left her alone. But one day, he, like, freaked out, like he sensed something dangerous, like a predator or something.
Yeah.
And he hurried out of the cave, and in his haste, he didn't close the boulder all the way, and she managed to wriggle through a crack.
Yeah.
And she didn't stop running until she found people.
Yeah.
Her parents, this is from the doctor that treated her supposedly. None of this is verifiable. This is bullshit that is probably like from like 2001 internet or something. Mm-hmm. Her parents took Oksana to a hospital, and the girl was deemed mentally incompetent because she just couldn't shut up about being married to a Bigfoot for a year.
Yeah, that's understandable.
She'd become a wild woman and couldn't get used to, like, you know, wearing pants and eating McDoubles.
Yeah.
And she was afraid of leaving the house because she was afraid that, like...
her husband will come back.
Tang will come get her.
Yeah.
And she just wouldn't eat normal food. She was, like, eating berries and shit.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's that story. That's it? There's no more?
It ended with her going, like, being institutionalized, like, screaming for Tang to come rescue her.
I feel like you've read this story, like, because you like to read romances and stuff.
Oh, eat my whole ass. Listen. Okay. I'm going to set the record straight. Okay?
Okay.
Straighter than I am.
Yeah.
I do read romances, but the people in them are all humanoid.
No, you love to read, like, romances with creatures and stuff.
I write them, but I don't read them. I read about handsome vampire mans. I like those. I like a handsome devil man.
Mm-hmm.
A handsome fairy man is good. I like me some fairy porn. Mm-hmm. But I'm not reading about no Bigfoot. You can rest assured. Ever.
Okay.
Are you sitting there not believing me?
I just know the kind of smut you like, and it's a lot like that story.
How, number one, I'd write it better.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Merris writes it with me, so he can sit over there and acting like he's on some kind of high horse, but he's down in the muck with me.
I'm not on any horse, I assure you.
Do you want to write about centaurs next? That sounds fun.
What's the next Bigfoot story?
Sierra Munson, longtime employee of Dairy Queen in Paducah, was 24 years old when she went on a camping trip with her gal pals.
Oh, boy.
Yes. But Bigfoot broke into her tent. Like, he tore the flap, you know.
What a dick.
And then he had his way with her.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, Sierra ended up pregnant. And it couldn't be her 50-year-old husband, Harold, because he was infertile.
Oh, poor Harold.
Harold.
He got cooked by a Bigfoot.
Oh my God, that's such a good name for a romance novel. Cooked by Bigfoot.
I told you that this is the shit that you write and or
read.
I
don't do it. I have never written a Bigfoot story.
You're going to write Cooked by the Bigfoot, and it's going to be your number one bestseller.
I've written about demons. I've written about, like, orcs, vampires. And I think those are... I've never written... I hate you so much. I want a divorce.
So what happened to this poor Harold?
Well, Harold stood by his woman. He believes her.
Uh-huh.
He does. I watched the interview.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, my wife Sierra is true, and so I know it must have been the Bigfoot that did it to her.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really
so
good.
does her children have abnormal feet size? Or?
Well, we've never heard from them again.
Oh.
So... And are there more stories? Yeah. They're all about the same. Woman goes for a hike. Bigfoot's enormous erect schlong seduces her. Or
Wow.
Bigfoot doesn't ask.
Oh, yeah.
It is important to note that there are literally hundreds of Native American indigenous people's stories about Bigfoot stealing women.
What a horny asshole.
Well, yes. Okay. So, but what I want to talk about right now is just the insane amounts of Bigfoot erotica on Amazon.
See, I told you. I knew that this is where that was going.
Not to yuck anyone's yum, but why? You know, I write monster erotica like Merris was telling you and being mean to me, even though he writes it with me, so whatever. So, a guy is running for Congress, and his name is... Hold on, this is a real story, and these are real names. His name is Denver Riggleman.
He has my vote.
A fantastic name. And was apparently a huge fan of Bigfoot erotica.
Wow.
Or so his opponent, Leslie Cockburn, also a great name, by the way, said in her smear campaign against him. He wrote a book on Bigfoot that was not erotica, though it had not just one drawing, but like a bunch of drawings of Bigfoot with an enormous dick. Like to his knees, enormous.
Riggleman, what is going on with you?
And there was a passage towards the end of the book. Sorry. That said a witch, while he was doing his Bigfoot investigation, called him. And she was like, do you want to know the secret of how to lure Bigfoot to you? And
yes, which I do.
Yes, Witch of the Wood, tell me the secret.
Please.
I feel like this is a fucking Baldur's Gate like campaign.
It is, yeah.
She used her menstrual blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was in the book. That was in there. Well, Denver Riggleman won anyway because Leslie Cockburn wrote a very anti-Semitic book in the 90s and no one liked that.
That's no good, Cockburn.
I want to take a minute and I want to talk about names of people in politics.
Yeah.
Denver Riggleman, Leslie Cockburn, Mitt Romney, short for Mithyu.
No, it's Mittens.
Mithyu.
Oh, yeah.
Mithyu Romnan.
Okay.
I can't fucking talk because these names fuck me up.
Yeah, they're all good.
Oh, man, there's so many good ones. And I just want to know that when you're looking into the precious eyes of your newborn child and you go, you know what I'm going to name you?
Cockburn.
I'm going to name you Denver. Denver Riggleman. Cis people, listen to me. You can change your name. If your last name is Cockburn, no, it's not. Go get it changed to something like Francis or something.
Enormous dick syndrome.
My cock is huge.
Yeah.
Denver, my cock is huge.
Yeah,
Won
of
the
course,
political
obviously.
race. Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean it. You can change your name. I knew a girl in high school, and her name was Janet Turdcott.
Wow. Just think President Riggleman.
President Denver Riggleman
launched
his new bill today for Bigfoot erotica.
Yeah, I'm voting for him.
The funniest part of this is there was this was on Twitter. I'm not calling it the other thing. And there was a fight between them. And she took his old tweets that he'd made when he first released his book. His friends had photoshopped his head on one of the drawings of the Bigfoot with a giant wiener.
Yes.
And she kept posting that. She's like, is this who you want in office?
I'd be like, fucking yes, it is.
Amen. Yes, it is. You know he loves him a handsome Bigfoot.
He does. Probably a lot of other weird stuff, too.
Okay, y'all. Okay. So, Teabags. I've decided to start a new erotica series, but I need your help. It's going to be cryptids. Mothman made me moan. The Van Meter visitor visits my vagina.
Yeah.
The Flatwoods monster's feet fetish.
Oh, okay.
I have tons of ideas. The Jersey Devil does my dumpy.
Stop it.
And I need you to vote. If you're hearing this on YouTube, just comment a cryptid in the comments. Think I won't? I totally will. I will share it.
Can you do the Bigfoot monster with Riggleman's face on it?
Maybe, because that's its own cryptid now.
Yeah.
I was thinking of bisexual for Bigfoot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. These are going to be hardcore and very gross, because that's how I write. Like, because if you're thinking this is like a romance where people are tenderly... Nah, holes getting filled, bitches.
Oh.
There's going to be jizz. There's going to be slapping sounds. It's going to be wet and gross.
All of our listeners have turned this off.
No, they haven't. Because I know some... Listen, some of y'all confided in me that you nasty. So we're down. We're friends.
Ugh.
I just want to know who you... I want to write about the Mothman, personally.
Okay.
Yeah. The Mothman made me moan.
Okay.
I think that's a great story.
Yeah.
But I will take votes. I'll do all of these. I know our friend on Discord, Amber, will definitely want the Van Meter visitor visits my vagina.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to do the covers in, like, kind of the pulp magazine style.
Yeah.
It's going to be really awesome.
You do whatever brings you joy.
I like that Jersey Devil does my dumpy.
You like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys decide, like, what should I write about? And don't worry, I will force Merris to complete them with me.
Yeah.
He's taking damage.
Yeah. My hit points are going down.
It's like 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP. But hey, guys, you know what? I'm an awesome wife.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I make him good dinners.
Yeah.
I give him smoochies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get him cheeseburgers.
I do love a good cheeseburger.
Yeah. We go to McDonald's. We use the app.
Yeah.
Because you get free shit.
You get free shit.
And
They should pay me
poor.
for saying this.
They're not gonna.
No.
Nope.
I'll be taking my payments in cheeseburgers.
Don't volunteer for that. You're not the Hamburglar.
I am a little bit like that guy.
Oh no. The Hamburglar. No, I won't.
No.
I'd get sued for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go to business time, because
Okay.
I know this episode is short, y'all, but when I saw the headline, it was the Sierra woman, the one who worked at Dairy Queen, and her husband was convinced that it was Bigfoot's baby and not like Earl from next door. I just had to cover some of these stories, and some I didn't include because they were just kind of violent and gross, and that's not what Merris Monday's about.
No, it's a happy time.
It's a happy time. There was one woman who not only did Bigfoot assault her repeatedly, she was terrified, but her house was haunted.
By Big Feet?
No, by horny ghosts.
Oh.
That's too much sexual assault in one story for me. But, there's so many stories out here, and I just wonder about it.
Have any of our listeners been assaulted by Bigfoot? If so, call in now. Oh, wait, this isn't a call-in show.
No. Have you ever smooched Bigfoot or touched his enormous and impressive pecker?
Right.
Well, let us know. Anyway, business time. I'm going to cough. Sorry. Go ahead and click on our link tree. Why? Because all of our links are in there. That's why. It's a convenient place to store them, so I'm not putting 20 links in the details of this post, in the description. You don't want that. You want to find our links, and what links are there, you might ask? Our Discord, which you should join. We have a lot of fun in there.
Get in there.
Merris is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are goofy. You think we're goofy here? We're goofy there, too. Don't be scared, and don't be afraid, because we're nobody and we just want to chat.
Right.
Also, join our Patreon. It's cool in there. We have kind of a tier for everybody, including even a $1 tier. And you want extra episodes? Well, they're over 300 now. So you've got, it's 189. Sorry, I can't math or count because I'm a fucking idiot.
We're stupid.
Yeah, my brain was just taken up with Bigfoot erotica all day, so I don't really have room for anything else.
No.
You can always send us a little love on coffee if you feel like. If you're like, you know what, I laughed at this and I threw up, and then you can send me $5.
Send me $5.
Feel
do
like
it. Yeah.
Yeah. If all you can do though to support this podcast is listen, you're an angel. Thank you. I love you. Make it weird.
Yeah.
I love you like that Bigfoot loves Nancy.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat all your weed and stand in a field with a huge awkward boner.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, that's very scary.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah.
In addition, if you're listening on YouTube, because you're not watching because it's a static image unless you're really bored for some reason,
Yeah.
please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It'd be great if you put a comment too, unless it's like Lillian, go to hell. I mean, I'll laugh, so it's fine. You can put that if you want. I'll just delete it. Go to hell yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you there.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. And yeah, so, and look, if y'all are curious and you go Googling Bigfoot erotica, don't say I didn't warn you. It's real gross.
I'm not warning you.
No, you go right ahead. The covers, though. Oh, they're really funny. They're really good. I do recommend them. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I wish y'all could see a picture of Nancy Hoggart, the weed lady.
Yeah.
Because she has like she looks like somebody's mom. She's just the most average looking woman. She has like a really nice little bob haircut and it's blonde and she's cute in a little white button up shirt and she's just like, oh, I loved his big boner. And I was just like, my God, Nancy, my God. But I hope it got her some money. I really do, because that's a wild ass story to go to the press with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all I got. You got anything, Merris?
No, I don't. Nope.
Wow, we're getting snowed on.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Stupid. Anyway, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you enjoyed your superb owl party. I didn't, because I forgot it existed. And until next time, goodbye.
Bye.
Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/cruelty has all the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.